everyone. I just tried to shoot a video and it absolutely failed. So yeah, today we're on the topic of Minecraft structures, and I know that MatPat covered some of these, but I want to make a really big video about all the Minecraft structures. And would you look at that? A village. I think this might be the perfect place to start off. Actually, no, we're going to ocean monuments first. Ocean monuments. They're big and they're full of loot. Why would something that valuable just be sitting out in the ocean? And obviously someone built it. It's made either for guardians or for players. Yeah, this also goes into my theories. That's rare. I think I'm gonna loot this. So continuing on the topic, what I think is going on is villages weren't always villages. You know, they weren't always there. Small settlements were made. I think the pillagers were the first. They had built these giant, huge structures to stay alive. However, some of the pillagers, as most of you would know, you can make a pillager peaceful. Some of the pillagers didn't like the lifestyle of shooting people dead. They decided they wanted to leave, so they built giant ships to carry themselves away, and in the dead of night, that's just what they did. They sailed away. However, there were guardians in the ocean. Things that nobody wanted to encounter, nobody even really knew about. So when they finally encountered the guardians, they were very unprepared for the situation. Oh my gosh. No way. This goes into some of my other theories. If we can find a jungle temple. Yes. Some went on boats, some went through huge rainforests, and some they stayed behind as pillagers. Now, pillagers, their species, with not having too many people, they were starting to die out quickly, which is why we only really got new kind of pillagers in the new updates. However, some were fortunate enough to have giant colonies that decided to stay behind with them. And so they created a giant civilization. Woodland mansions, pillager outposts. However, for the regular villagers, the peaceful ones, they weren't so fortunate. Their ships were running into dangers of the guardians. And so some of their people died along the way. And so they would sometimes sail back and deliver very valuable items to the monuments that they had built. And so the ones that did survive created the villages. There were so many villagers that wanted to be peaceful, or pillagers I should say, that they were able to populate so much of the world, bring so much life to it. For the ones who went through the jungle, I don't know if this is like oh my gosh. I don't know if it's maybe something to do with statistics, but I find that creepers and other mobs spawn way too frequently in the jungle, and that's why we don't have jungle villages, because it's just too dangerous. So, with that in mind, jungle temples were built where the dead had fallen, where they all went oof. And so, yeah, that happened. Sorry for the background noise. once that was all done, they continued with their lives. Eventually, they kind of just forgot about everything. They became only the traders that we know them today. Pillagers, however, their species miraculously survived everything. And so they began the era that we see in Minecraft Dungeons, where one of them was Outcasts. So he took upon the role of bringing himself some revenge. And in doing so, he really started to screw with some people. So, yeah, that happened. Through time, though, things got slightly better, if you can call it that. And they started to adapt to everything. Raids started to occur, they got used to them. Giant temples were also built where people from the deserts had fallen. Forgot about these. And eventually they started to get into the habits of mining. However, it was so dangerous and they were so scared about losing more that they stopped it quickly. And I mean quickly. So, that all happened. They adapted, like I said, and they just got used to life being cooped up in their villages. The pillagers, well, they weren't having such a great time. They all wanted revenge. And boy oh boy did they make sure they got it. Once their plan was in motion, not too much could be done. And that's when we came along. Small, tiny, against a giant world filled with things that we could never imagine. But we still came along. So, we started to thrive. And that's when villagers started to send out patrols, trying to get rid of us. When that didn't work, they decided that one of their kind would be the patrol leader, and when you killed them, they would summon a raid. Knowing this, they sent out more and more patrols. And lo and behold, more and more raids. So, that's my theories on Minecraft structure. Make sure you like and subscribe and tell me what you think about this in the comments. Goodbye.